Are you looking for the best hair clippers? In this video, we will look at some of the 7 best hair clippers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Braun Series 9. Braun calls the Series 9 its professional precision beard trimmer, and the blade's locked-in, half-millimeter adjustments offer reason to believe them. The Series 9 has a neat front control dial that allows for quick and secure changes in the cut length. You're unlikely to knock this dial out of place accidentally, but there's also a second security measure. That switch below. It locks the dial in place. That's a blessing for the paranoid beard chopper. Braun also demonstrates much better standards in its accessories than those seen in the lower-end Series 7 all-in-one below, which is bristling with add-ons. The main clipper attachment here is of excellent quality, and just about the ideal width for beards. It's wide enough to cover half of the average face in a handful of strokes, and narrow enough to deal with tricky areas like your lip overhang. There's also a Pro Detail head for very small areas and an extra large Pro Edge head for folks who want a super straight line across their cheek. This stuff is nothing out of the ordinary, but the quality of the key accessories is well above average. In all 3 heads, the entire top plate is a single piece of ProBlade metal whose teeth Braun claims are lifetime sharp, a claim we're still testing. The Series 9 is laser-focused on beard trimming, but attachments that go longer, up to 20 millimeters, can even work for at-home haircuts. The Braun Series 9 also has an admirable battery life, lasting 2 to 3 hours per charge. Andrew Williams. Number 2. Philips OneBlade 360 Pro. A Philips OneBlade is a beard trimming rapier, making the competition look ungainly in comparison. This Pro model classes up the family with a part metal grip and a digital display that shows the battery level as a percentage. It feels a little unnecessary compared to the simple LED dots found on the excellent original, but it's still the best OneBlade out there, though, with 120-minute battery life, double that of the basic model, and fast 1-hour charging. The same caveats apply across the OneBlade range. 4 sharp lines and getting a razor-like close shave across and down the neck, the Philips OneBlade 360 Pro is unbeatable. The small head is nimble, and its spring-loaded construction lets it conform to your contours unlike a regular beard trimmer. While it's true that the heads need to be replaced more often than with a normal beard trimmer's blade, Philips recommends 4 months, we've used the same one for occasional trims for far longer than that without issue. However, this is one of the few beard trimmers you might want to use as part of a tag team. The Philips OneBlade 360 Pro does include an adjustable attachment that can cut at 14 lengths from grad 0.4 to 10, but it doesn't feel entirely at home doing so, cutting with less confidence and consistency than a more conventional design. Andrew Williams. Number 3. Wahl Pro Series High Visibility Skeleton Style Trimmer. The Wahl USA Pro's big selling point is the exposed ball and socket head design that lets you see more of your face, and less trimmer in the mirror. Typically hidden behind a metal or plastic exoskeleton, Wahl has engineered this premium design well, and it feels great to use. The outer casing is a blend of a grippy rubber and smoky semi-gloss metal. It's a pretty aggressive design, but the cutting style is thankfully rather more refined. The Wahl Pro Elite uses small-tooth stainless steel blades for a finer, closer cut. It's not brilliant for thicker hair, but is appreciably multifunctional, with a small but useful foil shaver attachment and nose hair trimmer included alongside a whole set of plastic attachments for longer trimming. Buying this premium design, however, is a bit like picking a manual espresso machine over a bean-to-cup coffee maker. It does a brilliant job, but you need to put the work in. There's no bundled adjustable length head, for instance, so changing grades is a bit of a fiddle. Battery life lasted longer than the promised 2 hours, but charging is slow, taking the same time again. Andrew Williams. Number 4. Philips Norelco Multigroom 7000 MG7750. The Philips Norelco Multigroom finds a lot of ways to be useful while trimming a beard and a lot of ways to be impressive. The baseline trimmer is buzzily high RPM but still relatively quiet compared to most comparable trimmers, and it doesn't nick or pull when used without a guard. Attachments fit securely but are easily swapped. The metal body has good heft but not too much weight. Guardless, the basic trimmer attachment on this Philips cuts admirably close. But the detail foil shaver gets even closer, with nary a pinch or a razor bump. Other guards promise utility for body shaving, hair cutting, nose clipping, eyebrows, and sideburns, not all of which we've tested. And unlike the newer Multigroom 9000 with pretty much the same metal chassis, you can use the 7000 while plugged in or unplugged. That said, you'll rarely need to plug it in. We let this run longer than 5 hours before it started to lose juice. The downside to all this versatility is that the many guards are hard to keep sorted and are marked near invisibly in small type, which creates a bit of a learning curve. Once you find your go-to guards, keep them separate and keep them safe. Matthew Korfhage. Number 5. Wahl Black Peanut Clipper/Trimmer. Get a Wahl Peanut. They last forever. This advice came from a trusted neighborhood haircutter in South Philadelphia, a place where barbers are still repositories of important information. The next barber I consulted told me the same thing. Why do barbers like it? The wee peanut may look funny, but it doesn't mess around. There are no doodads or eyebrow attachments. Just 4 trimmer guards, from an 1/8 inch to a 1/2 inch. Though cordless is available, the classic Peanut's most revered and durable option still gets its juice through a wall socket. But this pint-sized trimmer is fast, deft, and light. The rotary motor packs surprising punch, and it'll trim, outline, and even detail like a champ. If you oil it at least twice a year, you'll likely have it for a long time. It's a tiny corded tank with consistent power, best on shorter beards that won't bog it down with bulk. If you use it to shave your neck without a guard, note that the Peanut doesn't bite or nick but might pull on wispy wild hairs. While it's an admirably close shave for a trimmer, foil shavers and blades are notably closer. Matthew Korfhage. Number 6. Panasonic Multishape. Many beard trimmers come with stacks of accessories. You get nose trimmers, guards of different widths, and more plastic attachments than a Nintendo Wii. Swapping them around can feel like you're breaking the trimmer apart. Panasonic has addressed this head-on in the Multishape. It's a modular trimmer that has you remove the entire top section of the body when changing the cut style. You can even choose what elements you want when you buy it. Available modules include an electric toothbrush, as well as more conventional options, like a shaver and a narrower head, which is a good idea if your beard upkeep involves more precise cuts. It also means you can replace the battery, should it stop holding charges like it used to. Note that Panasonic makes both nickel metal hydride and lithium-ion battery stick units. The lithium is preferable, as it lasts longer off a charge, up to 90 minutes, versus 60 minutes with a slightly cheaper battery. It's best if you really buy into the modular concept though. While the soft-touch plastic of the battery handle is perfectly fine, it is not the most sophisticated or expensive-looking trimmer, though its actual cut is perfectly dependable. The rotary controller on the Multishape's main attachment offers confident, fine-tuned lengths of up to 30 mm when using the largest attachment. And Panasonic says its Japanese stainless steel blades will stay sharp for life. Andrew Williams. Number 7. Wahl Stainless Steel Lithium-Ion Cordless Beard Trimmer. The Wahl Stainless Steel Lithium series has been around since 2011, and remains one of the sleekest, best-looking beard trimmers available. It has a stainless steel body as well as stainless steel blades and was launched as a showcase for the now ubiquitous lithium-ion battery tech. It can still outlast most rivals that aren't Philips. Wahl promises 3.5 hours of runtime on a 60-minute charge. I tested these claims and got up to 2 hours and 39 minutes, which is miles off the brand's claims, but still great stamina compared to most. The Wahl Stainless Steel Lithium offers a timeless look at a great price, but can also feel a bit retro in use, especially as you need to swap out fiddly attachments. The trimmer includes a whole host of these, including a 10-setting adjustable beard and stubble trimmer, which cuts between 2 mm and 11 mm. It feels more clumsy feeling than a good barrel-adjustable trimmer though. I found it didn't actually cut as close as the space suggests at each setting, and as a result, more runs across the face were needed for consistent results. Add that to a slightly wider T-style head, and the Wahl Stainless Steel Lithium doesn't provide the greatest sense of control, particularly for those with shorter beards or stubble. Its ability to stand up by itself, or in the included metal stand, does earn a fistful of convenience points though, and also helps to avoid too much contact with corrosion causing water. Andrew Williams.